Hey guys, today I am showing you how to recreate this gray and lavender hair. So stay tuned.
As we proceed to give you what you need.
Alright guys, I got my hair from LozosVirginHair.com. I got the Nicki Minaj High Ombre in a 613 color. This made it extremely easy for me to go on to the next process of coloring this hair. I didn't have to lighten it, it was already done for me. As you guys know, I work extremely hard to get you guys a discount, so whenever you're over on LozosVirginHair.com, make sure you use checkout code Maria. Yes, and that's going to save you guys 20%. I'm talking a whopping 20%. Is that not awesome or what? But all right, let's go ahead and get started on the next step. Now, for this first mixture, I'm going to be using Joico. I'm going to be using clear mix as well as light purple and titanium. The thing that I learned in doing this hair color, which was kind of trial and error, is whatever color you see in the bowl, that's exactly how it's going to be on that white blonde hair. So you definitely want to take your time mixing in your pigments because just as I said, they're pigments and they're very, very, very potent and they will dominate that white very easy. So a little is a lot in this instance. Now for my second bowl, I'm going to be using Pravana, and this is in their silver. Now I'm using a little bit more because I do want this silver to be a little bit dark. I'm going for a lot of dimensions in this color, so I'm using quite a few different mixtures. I'm going to be going from a white silver gray to a dark gray, from a light lavender gray to a darker lavender. So this is how my first two bundles turned out. Pretty, huh? All right, let's get these last two bundles mixed. Now, I know that I'm going to be cutting. When I make my wig, I'm going to be cutting and placing the hair according to how the color is laying. So I know that I want to make this mixture really, really light. And I just showed you guys the lines on the bottom of the color bowl. Those are your measuring lines, and we call those ribbons in the industry. So basically you're going to do one full ribbon of the silver, and then you're going to do like a half. Literally, this purple is so potent, you don't want to use a lot of it. It will dominate your color quickly. And you're going to use a whole container of the clear. Now you're going to mix that in really, really well, and you're going to just kind of look at what the color looks like in the bowl. I'm so serious, you guys. There is no formula in this. It's just basically taking your time to get the right pigment in the bowl, because as soon as you put it on that white blonde hair, it is going to turn that color. So yeah, I focus mainly on getting my mixtures correct. Putting the color on the hair is pretty easy. I just threw it on there once I got the right mixtures together, but it was getting the right mixtures. And as you see, I'm taking tiny pea-sized amounts of color, and I'm adding them at each mixing because I want them to be very light. I did a lavender mixture and I did a gray mixture. All right, I'm going to go ahead and start adding that to the last two the last bundle in the closure. Now, when I was applying my color, I really wanted to make sure that I penetrated the pigment into the hair as well as I could. You guys, you really want to make sure that it's saturating the hair, as in all color applications. As you can see, the gray is already starting to turn on that white blonde. It's so easy to do this. It doesn't take a lot of time. Once it's on there, you can probably let it sit for maybe 5 minutes. The instructions say 20, but with pastels, I wouldn't let it go that long. And voila, here's the end results. Now it's still wet, but I'm going to go ahead and start making my unit. Now with my unit, I'm simply just taking track by track. I did not do the fold over method with this because I did so many different colors and I wanted to have a little bit more control when it came to mixing the colors. So I did chunks and chunks of different colors when I was coloring the hair, and I basically cut at the end of each chunk and just used it in the wig making process as I felt would be best for the outcome that I was looking for. Here's an example of what I was saying. So I have one layer of my light gray that I did, and then I have a layer on top of it of the darker lavender. And I just kind of went through that all the way up to the top of my head, really focusing on the lightest hair being on the top, just like that. Now I'm going to cut the hair, and I'm going to walk you guys through how I created the beautiful big curls in it. Alright, with my haircut already done, I'm going to simply separate and section off my hair. I sprayed it with a little styling spray, and I'm going to curl with a 1.5-inch barrel curling iron. And I'm just going to do that all the way through the head. With all of the curls complete, I'm going to let them simply cool in their original curl, just like that, and then I'm going to finger comb through the curls. This is how you keep them somewhat separated, but create an incredibly soft and bouncy finish. Alright, I got it on, and I cannot believe how gorgeous this turned out. It is so many different variants of grays and purples in this hair, but it just came out so beautiful. It totally looks like I ombre-ed it, and I didn't. As you guys saw, I just threw different colors on different parts of the wefts, and I was able to place it how I wanted it to be in the wig making process. Make sure you guys check out my wig making video. I know I didn't show the full process on here. It's because I haven't really changed my technique. But I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I hope that the tips were helpful on making pastel colors, and I will see you guys soon. Bye!